Going deeper now into the text, we're going to look at something called hierarchy of words. That's a scary, scary expression, but it's a really simple concept. The fact that words have different weights. The words have different weights. We've looked at the large thoughts, we've looked at the small thought fragments, we've looked at how words group together in rhythmic packaging. Now, how do those words relate within even those packages? That's what we're going to look at now. Gaze, where? At the stars, when? When at night you're alone. Now, those are your packages, but also within that, gaze at the stars, tiptoe, tiptoe, arrival. At the stars, when at night. You hear the relationship between the when and the at and the night. And of course the composer, again, another great composer, Cole Porter, he has delivered this. Now our job is to observe it. And from out of the blue, I love the way he goes the straight rhythm there. And from out of the blue, but it isn't straight, but it's close to boom, boom, boom. And that's all we need to know as singers. Out of the blue, select one for your own. The for your own. For medium, your lightweight. Own the arrival, the big moment. Words all have a unique value in a thought. They have a unique energy. You could literally weigh them. They have their own weight. We do this in speech. We do this in day-to-day life. We weigh them. When we come to sing, we tend to equalize everything in the interest of finding a beautiful stream of sound. Don't fall into that trap. Make sure these words each have their own unique weight. Some words are emphasized. Other words are stronger in a light weight in that they actually buoy up the action and drive the action forward to the next emphasis. Watch multisyllabic words as well. There should be strong syllables and lighter syllables in there. This is an interesting song because it actually mirrors speech rhythm, or attempts to, and of course we have our job to play in that. You know your place in the skies, you know your place in the skies. You hold your course and your aim. And each in your season returns and returns. Each in your season returns and returns. Lots of little packages. Each slash in your season slash returns slash and returns. So you've got all those packages, but even within that you're hearing and as lightweight. And each in your season returns, returns, and is always the same. And if you fall as Lucifer fell, you fall in flame. And if, releases and connections, just to remind you of that too. That's another key. It's not and if you fall, and if you, and if, each word complete. And if you, and if you, and if you, but and if you fall, and if you fall. It's and if you. That reinvestment in the if is key, vocally, emotionally, believability wise. It's key. I feel you, Joanna. I feel you, even the relationship between those words. I feel you. It's hard to do. He's placed it away up there in your range. Joanna. But we don't want Joanna. I feel you. We don't want that. That's instrumental. We want humanity. We want nuance. We want subtlety. I was half convinced I'd wake and keep it spoken. Now, I was half convinced I'd waken, satisfied enough to dream. Yeah, moving through it like that, not as effective as actually going with it, investing, staying on top of it. I was half convinced I'd waken, satisfied enough to dream you. Satisfied enough. Again, releases and connection are a big part of hierarchy. Satisfied enough, satisfied enough, satisfied enough. I was half convinced I'd satisfied enough. No, you lose the bite. You lose the energy. Keep these words complete and let them energize each other. The words mean everything to the acting singer. They have the emotion, they have the thought, they have the believability. So respect the words, but respect their hierarchical values. That means give them weight and give them lightness and give them variety based on how you yourself speak them. This is not a stretch. You speak this language, speak your texts. The hierarchy will be there. Notice it, use it. It relaxes the voice, it gives the voice longevity, it gives the voice health, but most importantly, the believability factor is enormous for the singers that are able to access these values.